Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. It's Glacial Tootin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, it's Lawrence. He'll try to pick it up himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jones hit in the ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Jones breaking from the contact. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180. 12.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Burrow. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You look at this Jaguar defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
180.
Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught by Myers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Lawrence will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quentin Morris, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Bengals nothing. Cam Little.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
11 mighty. 12.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
12.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
Right 80. What is that? Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. Right 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 1, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
12. Here we go. 12. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
180. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now Lawrence to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking long for Thomas. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They go play action with Lawrence. Open man right side, Myers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hunter. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down.
Hey, Rob.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Hunter Long in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10. And they're on 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He will find his man Chase complete. And some room to work. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the 2nd half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals drive about to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the 1st half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the 2nd half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Ready?
line.
Playing time.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 62 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Thomas brings it in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They go play action now. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Is a turnover on down.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. And the JAX get to him as down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty. Right 80. Right shot.
Throwing on second and long. Burrow looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here we go, here we go. Now
Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
First down.
180.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On one, ready?
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
12. Let's get set. Right.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 17-yard line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10.
24.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. But to throw again is Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, nice job there, bringing the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 2-0 start. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
I'm fine, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
12.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. A short throw there to Strange. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
On the red.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with football. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go,
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'm fine, ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34
Here we go, here we go.
line.
Hey, can. Stop.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. T. Higgins with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time or maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he really carved up this defense. They were left looking at each other a number of times and just shrugging their shoulders. He had 4 touchdown passes and even had another on the ground for good measure.